The views and opinions on this program are not necessarily those of this station, JVC Broadcasting, management, or its sponsors. You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark on Florida Man Radio.
Do you swear to tell the truth? The whole truth? And nothing but the truth?
You want answers? You want answers!
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
Hey, welcome to the program. It's a Thursday morning edition of You Have Power Radio. I will be your host, Justin Clark, protecting you, the consumer, from the evils of corporate America. You and I, together, we will bully the bullies. College students and NBA players across the country are rejoicing this morning. You know why. We'll get into that a little bit. Quick housekeeping before we begin. I will be taking your calls at 321-339-1055. You can text me at that very same phone number. Don't forget, download the Florida Man Radio app and you can listen to us right there worldwide. You can also watch this show by following You Have Power Radio on Facebook or YouTube. Should we switch that to the Florida Man Radio at Facebook or leave it ours? I don't know. I don't know how this works, Brianna. What do you think?
I should leave it on ours.
Okay. 2 TV shows for you this weekend and every weekend. Saturday, now in prime time. Over on our news partner, News 6, it is You Have Real Estate with me, attorney Justin Clark. And then Sunday morning at 10 a.m. on TV 27, it is Behind the Law. Great show for you today, but first, the team, my co-host, dear friend, the beautiful Brianna. Hello, Brianna.
Hello, Justin.
And to my right, making sure we are available to you digitally, because you have to in 2020 apparently be available digitally. It is the Kenny.
Yeah.
And pushing the buttons, making sure we're on the radio directly in front of me is my man, Lurch. Greetings.
Hello.
321-339-1055.
And now it's time for the opening statement. This should be interesting.
Oh, we feel so sorry for the college kids. They're going to have to extend their spring break and then attend classes online. Do you know how much I would pay or would have paid when I was in college for the virus to roll through and make me skip class or allow me to legally skip class? I would have loved this. Do you understand how much beer pong we would have played had the virus rolled through Knoxville, Tennessee when I was in college? We already played enough beer pong.
Okay.
But I'm just telling you, the college kids across this great land are going to be having the best, most amazing extended spring break you've ever seen in your life. And don't even for a second approach me and act like, well, you know, it's really bad for them. They're upset about this. Yeah, right. College kids are in heaven right now, aren't they, Kenny?
Yep.
They love, and I'm not saying you're in college anymore, but college kids really are loving this. They must be. I would love it.
I would too.
There's no doubt about it. And then the NBA players. Let me get to you as well. You walked off the court last night acting all sad. You know, Vince Carter hit his last three-pointer thinking maybe this is the last game of his career. NBA players are in heaven this morning. Are you kidding me? They're going to get paid. Now they can do whatever they want, right? This is good for them. Aren't they happy?
So are they going to play games crowdless, or what's
No,
their deal?
they're
What's
not.
their
The
deal?
NBA is completely and totally shut down as of last night because one of the NBA players came down allegedly with the virus.
The whole entire NBA season is shut down right now.
Correct. Until further notice. You know, some people think it'll be the whole season.
Wow.
Others believe that it's just going to be a temporary thing. I think it's going to be temporary. In fact, if you go talk to China right now, they shut down their professional basketball league in late January. They're starting it back up like April 1st. And in fact, the Chinese Basketball Association, whatever it's called, because we don't care about you or watch you, the Basketball Association in China is threatening lifetime bans for all American players who do not report back to their Chinese teams by April 1st.
Oh.
And also, they're threatening lifetime or 2-year bans for the agent of those players if they don't report back by April 1st. Like, excuse me, China.
You
First of
coming
all,
for the neck.
you started this.
Right.
I mean, we weren't eating bats in some weird city in your country. We did not start this. So for you to punish us because now we're not allowed to travel to you because of this virus that you started
Right.
is kind of messed up.
And they pissed.
Don't you think it's kind of messed up?
Yeah, they big mad.
So China, the basketball association, is literally going to lifetime ban American basketball players who are currently assigned to a team in China if they don't roll back to China by April 1st. But that also tells you another thing. I mean, it must tell you that this deal, the virus, has sort of run its course over in China, right?
I also just feel like about 80, I think the number was like 90,000 people have it.
Yeah.
I mean, versus the what? How many billion
don't
people they have over there in China?
321-339-1055. Are you more nervous today? Because if you are, don't be, please. You're more nervous today because the NBA rolled in and said we're shutting down the season, and you're more nervous today because Tom Hanks and his wife said we have the virus.
Oof.
Right? I mean, that's what really happened last night. And the stock market is down again big time. They already shut down the stock market this morning. It's back up now. But there's nothing that's changed since yesterday other than some people freaking out, okay? And the NBA, Brianna spraying the microphone.
I hit it twice with my mouth.
Oh.
I'm just trying to make
So
sure.
you're trying to make sure you don't get your own germs.
Well, no, whatever germs is on this microphone. Too.
That's-
I'm pretty sure you already got him. You already touched it twice with your lips.
That's where Bubba sits too, so you gotta be careful.
Oh
over there.
no! I mean, Bubba kisses me all the time though, so
Okay.
it's not really one of
Now,
All right,
I
all
do
right.
think that we have the statement now from Tom. Is it Rita? What's Tom's wife? Tom Hanks' wife's name?
Mrs. Hanks.
No, I think it's something else. I think she actually has a different last name.
Lil Bo Peep? Oh no, that's Toy Story. My bad.
I'm done with you.
Come on, we don't know Tom Hanks' wife's name.
Oh my goodness.
I realize I'm the host of the program and I'm supposed to know these things, but I figured that having all three of you around someone.
Tom Hanks.
Rita Wilson, thank you.
Rita Wilson.
Rita Wilson. So they have a son. His name is Chet. I believe he's an aspiring rapper or something, right? He just released a statement about his parents and really about how bad this virus really is. Let's play that.
What's up, everyone? Yeah, it's true. My parents got coronavirus. Crazy. They're both down in Australia right now because my dad was shooting a movie down there. But I just got off the phone with them. They both are fine. They're not even that sick. They're not worried about it. They're not tripping, but they're going through the necessary health precautions, obviously. But I don't think it's anything to be too worried about. I appreciate everyone's concern and the well wishes, but I think it's all going to be all right. But I appreciate it, and just everybody stay safe out there. Much love.
That was Chet Hanks, spelled with an X at the end, H-A-N-X. First of all, I'm glad to know your parents aren't tripping, bro. But I believe that after your dad sees this statement, he's going to be tripping that you're not wearing a shirt and making a statement about the status of their health with all of those tattoos.
You cannot be the
Now,
family spokesman.
Your dad might not be tripping about having but your dad is currently tripping about the statement you just made, the video statement you just made with those tattoos.
All the
no
tattoos.
shirt on, hat backwards, talking about him not tripping.
Saying he said 12 times.
Your dad wasn't tripping until you just made this statement, son.
That's Kenny Hanks. Okay.
You know what? It was weird though, and look, if you're on your phone or whatever, go to Twitter and search what's his name, Chet Hanks. You'll see the statement. Here's what makes me concerned about the status of this world right now. I think that girls find guys like that attractive now, right?
Oh, he's good looking.
See, I knew it.
Oh no.
Yeah, even before we started the show, Brianna was all
Holmes
over
is
him.
fine.
Yeah, I mean, during we ran this video just prior to going on the air here, and Brianna was like, "Ooh, play that again." I'm like, "Dude,
I didn't even say play it. I said you can just have the video up. Like, I don't even need to hear him because that's
Pilar's the
turn-off.
same way. I mean, she loves these like tattoo sleeves and things, and I don't get it. Like, who wants to go get needles with ink
Yeah, but
like all over their body?
Honey, that ain't long term. That's a throwback fish.
So when are you?
I
Gonna
don't even
get
know
a
what you just
sleeve?
said. What? I'm not getting a sleeve ever. I mean, occasionally if it gets under 50 here, I will put on long sleeves. Like today, I'm on a light sweater, right? Or maybe this is a sweatshirt, but because it was a little cool this morning.
It was a little brisk this
So you're
morning.
not gonna get a tattoo right
No.
right here on your neck
Right
area?
there.
Absolutely not.
Justin Clark Esquire.
Right.
You better believe that I'm not
gotta-
getting any kind of sleeves.
Got a
So
mash up of tattoos as
uh,
well.
don't be worried. Now, here's what I am wondering. We know the NCAA has already shut down the fans from coming to any NCAA game. March Madness is a big deal in the United States, as you know, college basketball. But now are they going to cancel it altogether because we have NBA players making $20, $30 million a year who are now getting to not go to work, essentially. Yet these amateur athletes who make zero are still going to go have to play and expose themselves to the virus? I don't know. What do you think? Will the NCAA cancel the tournament or not? Thoughts? Kenny said, what is NCAA?
Kenny said, you
He
looking it
doesn't
up
know.
right now.
Can you just Google NCAA?
What does that mean? The basketball? What is that?
I bet y'all don't even know what NCAA stands for.
Yeah, the National Collegiate Athletic Association.
Oh, okay, cool.
Something like
I think they will, only because the NBA just canceled the season.
Legit.
So the NCAA is going to have to follow suit.
Right.
I mean, the only reason the NBA did it is because that one guy for the Jazz tested positive. But did you see what he did the day before? So
Wasn't he like making fun of it?
he was making fun of it. So he was in a press conference the day before. What's the dude's name who was
Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, all right. Rudy Gobert was at a press conference the day before with all the members of the media there, and they all had their little electronic recorders and microphones on the table at the press conference where he was making a statement. You know, it wasn't about at all because he didn't have it yet. But as he got up, as a joke, he started touching all of their microphones and all of their electronic equipment as like a joke, like, you know, making fun of the virus. And now he's the one that comes down with it. So that's the only reason the NBA canceled is because he had it. Now, okay, who did he play against the last 2 or 3 days? We got to cancel those games, and then whoever they're playing. So it's better to just kind of take a little time out here for a little bit, you know? So that's why the NBA did it. Tennessee, you know, my alma mater, plays today in the SEC tournament at 1 p.m. So I don't know. Is it going to go on?
Or
I'm not
do
sure.
they?
Or do they?
Can we talk about the things that matter, like WrestleMania
Well,
being canceled,
well,
or
it's
not
fun-
being canceled?
Yeah, so WrestleMania is set for when, Kenny?
April 5th.
April 5th.
5th.
I would say if I had to vote right now, WrestleMania will certainly be canceled, possibly rescheduled.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's going to happen. It gives you longer to continue paying off
Yeah,
a layaway
exactly.
for your ticket to your
Yeah,
buddy.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I heard you said you just gonna stiff him.
If it gets canceled,
Yeah, I would just accidentally miss the next payments towards the layaway plan. You know
well,
what I mean?
Once they officially reschedule and we have a rescheduled date, then layaway will resume.
Exactly. There you go.
If you're Kenny's friend and you're listening, I don't know what your name is, honey, but you better tack on interest.
South
extreme
by
amount.
Southwest was also canceled in Austin, as you probably know. So we reached out to them about refunds. Here's the problem. Look, if you have a big event like this and people pay good money to go, and then you cancel it, don't you think you should give a refund or not? I mean, shouldn't refunds be given out? What do you guys think? I mean, wouldn't you be pissed if you paid a couple $100 to go to WrestleMania, they canceled it and would not give you a refund?
Yeah, isn't that what they're going to do, though?
Well, South by Southwest will not offer refunds to people following a decision by officials in Austin to cancel this huge party, basically, is what it is.
What are they going to do?
The terms and conditions note that conference organizers do not issue refunds under any circumstances. Outbreaks such as the virus are covered as acts of God that do not trigger automatic reimbursement.
First of all, the virus could have been man-made, I think. But
that's a good
second,
point.
let's not go that route. But secondly, that's messed up, man. Like, they're not even offering, like, hey, come back next year, and you know, you can use your tickets next year or nothing like that.
Well, even if it was terrorism. So here's the official refund policy for South by Southwest. Any and all payments made to South by Southwest are not refundable for any reason, including, without limitation, failure to use credentials due to illness, acts of God, travel-related problems, and acts of terrorism. So even if it was terrorism,
Even
they're not
if if some guy came on TV like, I created it. Ha, ha, ha.
I mean, wouldn't it have been better if they just wrote one sentence that said, dude, no matter what you say, we're not giving you anything back. Right? I mean, that's basically what they're saying. It doesn't matter what you say. We're not giving you anything back. However, after getting pressed on this, South by Southwest said that they will allow you to attend the convention either next year or the year after.
That's awesome.
So you don't have to pay again.
For all that pressure, sheesh.
Coachella got postponed as well, and Stagecoach.
The postpone's cool. Like, at least, you know, there will be a show.
Right. So
you
like
know?
Coachella just got rescheduled to October, which I'm actually excited about because I can go.
321-339-1055. I normally walk my kid to school, not to school, but I drive her to school and then walk her in, right? And there's this nice old lady who's been at the front desk for like 20 years or something, and she has not been there the last 2 or 3 days.
Oh no.
And we're at a place in the world right now where if someone's sick or like a little coffee, you know, people are like, oh, get away from me, please. So every time someone would walk by her, they'd be like, oh, hi, Miss Barb, are you okay? She's like, I don't have the virus. It's just a sinus infection. Like, if you have a little cough, you have to go around like explaining to
tell
folks,
people.
like straight up, I don't have the right?
Just wear a shirt.
Yeah.
I feel bad for her. I mean, it's I don't know what's worse right now if you had a HIV or the virus. Like, I mean, it's really sad.
Just quick question though.
Okay.
You know, because you said she's like an older lady, like approximately.
I'm not good at ages, Brianna. I would say
over 50.
Older than you.
Definitely older than 50.
Okay, because like that's kind of the target.
I was even going to
demographic.
go to the next decade, but I don't want to go there
No,
because
that's
I'm not
fine.
sure.
Yeah, that's okay. So over 50, I mean, that's kind of the target demographic for picking up the virus, you know, and that's, I mean, obviously, like, no, I'm not really worried about like your daughter or any of the other kids, her school picking it up. I mean, if they do, they'll get through it really quickly. But, you know, if she has it, I'm more concerned about her, you know,
Yeah,
not
exactly.
the kids or
Yeah,
even
the
you.
ki-
Like,
I
you
mean,
get it.
the kids are fine. It seems anyway.
Right. It seems like it'll just run its course with them, and they'll just be, you know, miserable for 2 days or whatever, and then they're back to their little terror selves. But to her, it might, you know.
How long does it are you sick for? Does it flow through you?
Incubation.
It's like 4 hours.
What?
No, it's not bad, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it's like
Everyone you talk to who has
Because
it,
when I got sick a month or two ago, like I still wonder if that was corona. I don't know.
probably not. I don't think so.
also it really could have been. But I don't think you had the
Princess Cruises now is shut down for 60 days too. So finally, but they haven't issued a statement about what they're doing with refunds either. Cruise lines are notorious for not giving money back.
Wait a minute.
So you look it up. They
The
just
whole
announced.
cruise line is shut down?
Yeah, look it up. It was just announced right before we went on the air. Princess Cruises. So if you have a cruise coming up, and I was just talking to my daughter on the way to school just a minute ago, and she said one of her friends is going on a cruise, and we know them well. And I was like, they're nuts,
Ooh,
right?
for 60 days.
You would think
Yeah.
with this virus, people would want to stay home,
Watch some movies.
Let's until it's contained, and it's like people want to travel even more just because it's cheaper.
You know what happened?
They deserve to catch it.
They saw that person was out there on Celebration trying to sue while on the ship. They said, not
Yeah,
us.
exactly.
They said, not us.
We did a story yesterday about Princess Cruises getting sued for $1 million by someone who's still on the damn boat.
Right. They said, tell you what.
Now that's an efficient law firm. Whoever they hired, I mean, I'm going to hire them.
Gangster, right
You know,
there, man.
they didn't even wait till you get off the boat to file suit.
They said
that's
$1 million.
terrific.
Tell you what, that's 2 months worth of cruises we're going to take.
Thank God for DocuSign, you know, because you got to sign something to file a lawsuit.
They said, take your
That's
finger,
it.
just go
Yeah.
across your phone.
I was just about to say,
retained
nowadays
us.
with the iPhone, you could do all of it. You could scan documents.
That's right.
You could, as long as you got a good connection.
And you do, because they parked the ship close enough to America where your cell phone, everything picks back up.
And like you
That's their
said,
first mistake.
they got apps where you can sign on your phone with your finger. You can sign documents
Yeah.
right on your
That's what
iPhone.
we're talking about, DocuSign.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I zoned out.
That's okay. He just used the name brain. He probably didn't know it.
I'm over here doing digital Facebook. You know.
I know. You just so
Are we
busy.
going to escape the fact that maybe 7 minutes ago, our own Kenny the Penny said,
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
What? He
Stop
said, he
it.
said, he
Nah,
said
but
it.
if it's
No, no, no,
snitching,
no,
I think
no,
you.
no,
I
no,
think you
no,
said it too
I didn't
earlier
say-
though.
I did not say.
I asked you a question. I think you said it
So
too though.
just so you
Since it-
just so you know, no one in this room between 10 and noon, no one's allowed to say the word.
And remember, we said in the context, because the beer is the beer, but you didn't say it in the context of the beer. You said it in the
beer?
context. Remember
Beer.
the beer?
So as we all know, there's a beer that's very well known out of Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Called-
Okay.
You
Oh,
know.
you can say the beer.
Okay, Corona beer or
Yeah.
Corona Light beer. All right. So there's a virus by that name now, as we know. On this program, we're not allowed to say the word. If indeed,
slipped out.
if I say the word, that's kind of like the Mexican beer, I have to
I
give
didn't
each
catch it.
person in the room $5. If they say the word, they have to write me 3 paragraphs about why I'm super cool and why they love this program.
Oh, so we don't have to send commissary to Harvey Weinstein.
No. We're not giving Harvey a damn thing.
Yeah, word.
So did he say it or no?
I'll type
No,
up the
he
letter.
actually.
He
No,
did.
you did say.
I
it. He
didn't
said
catch this.
He
I didn't
said
catch it either.
when he because he didn't use the word virus at the end, but you're right. He
Big
said it when he was
time.
talking
Oh,
about
I just said the first part.
Yeah, yeah. And
That's
remember,
okay, that's
in,
fair,
in
that's
the
fair.
context, if you're talking about the
Okay,
beer, that's
okay,
one thing,
okay,
but you were
context,
talking
man.
about-
Okay, okay.
All right.
No, but you said it when you were saying, "Oh, I could have had it 7 weeks ago."
Do you need a pen, bud, to start writing your essay to me?
And
About-
just in case, I flagged it. I time checked it.
Oh,
so if you want to
good.
go back
Wow.
Maybe can we run that back when we get back from the
Man,
break?
This guy is
my
a straight narc. Oh my
Can we run that? Can we run that back or
This
we're
guy
not?
works for Homeland
I'll have to
Security.
wait until we're done.
He got the receipts.
Ethan effing Hunt over here. Jesus.
Snowden.
Well, when we
whistleblowing on
get
you.
back, Kenny will be writing an essay to me telling me why he loves me, essentially, right? Or loves working in this program, whatever it's going to be.
This is.
Oh, there's gonna be a few f bombs in there.
I like it.
Also,
I'm ready.
I know you love Chick-fil-A, but do you love their sauces? And if you do love the sauces there, have you ever wondered why you can't get them on the shelves of stores? And what is your favorite sauce? Big news about Chick-fil-A sauces coming up just on the other side of this short break. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
You're listening to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark. Florida Man Radio.
Previously on the Bubba Love Sponge Show.
Has she been aching for a picture of the hog since you last saw her?
No, I don't do that.
You've never done that before?
I can truly say I've never done that before.
Really?
Yes.
Your whole life?
My whole life.
Not single?
Not once.
Is there anybody else here that's ever taken a D pic?
Oh, I've taken it. I just never sent it.
Bubba the Love Sponge, mornings 6 till 10 on Florida Man Radio.
Tune into the Shannon Burke Show every Friday for Free Money Fridays, brought to you by Greens Energy Services. Win free green, plus save some green when you choose Greens Energy Services as your AC provider. Get all the details on how to win free cash every Friday at FloridaManRadio.com.
AC problems getting you down? Four Seasons Air Conditioning has been keeping Florida comfortable since 1953. Before your air conditioner lets you down, call Four Seasons to schedule something that is important: maintenance. Four Seasons AC does more than fix your system. They actually follow up to make sure you're comfortable. 407-295-9231. Four Seasons Air Conditioning, the company you wish you called first. That's 407-295-9231 or visit 4acnow.com. CAC 056308.
Florida Man Radio. Tune in to Push Talk Live with Silk and Biggs each and every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. for insight and laughs as they discuss news, entertainment, economic and financial gain, politics, music, and whatever they feel like that day. Tune in and join the conversation.
Orlando Predators football is back. Don't miss any of the hard-hitting action this year. Season tickets in the Florida Man Radio Section 105 are on sale now for just $98. Go to OrlandoPredatorSfootball.com/FMR to secure your tickets in the Florida Man section.
$700 and you're behind the wheel of a better ride. At Orlando Car Deals, pay just $700 down, no credit check, and drive today. Your income is your credit. Call 844-700-DOWN, 8900 South US Highway 1792 Maitland, or online at OrlandoCarDeals.com.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733, and take back control of your life.
Office in Orlando.
Hey y'all, it's Bubba and Cooter. At Gatorland, there's more gators, more animals, and more fun than ever before. Visit with our giant white gators in our white gator swamp. Plus bobcats and Florida Panthers. Not to mention great shows like the world-famous Gator Jumperoo Show. And don't forget your swim trunks for the Gator Gully Splash Park. And Florida residents get in for only $14.99 with a valid Florida ID now through the end of March. For more information, call 407-855-5496 or go to Gatorland.com.
Quitting tobacco isn't easy. In all honesty, it's a very hard thing to do. The good news is, Tobacco Free Florida is here to help you quit your way by offering the free support and tools you'll need to succeed. When you call Tobacco Free Florida's phone quit service at 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW, you'll be able to connect to a quit coach who will help you assess your addiction by starting you off with a personalized quit plan. You may also qualify for free nicotine patches or gum. It doesn't matter how many times you've tried to quit, now is your time to succeed. Along with Phone Quit, we offer a series of additional proven tools to help you quit your way, such as Group Quit and Web Quit. So give us a call at 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW to double your chances of success. Ask about free nicotine replacement options to help you quit today. This is your start to a tobacco-free life. No judgments, just help.
Greens Energy Services will come to your rescue.
Does your AC company give you a lifetime unit replacement? How about 5 years labor and 10 years parts warranty at no additional cost? Aha! It's time to turn to the experts at Greens Energy Services for the Greens Compressor to Coil Coverage Plan. Call to find out how you can get all the benefits with new Amana System 16 SEER and higher. Greens Energy Services and the Greens Compressor to Coil Coverage Plan. GreensEnergy.com.
Will come to your rescue.
AC 1813726.
Florida Man is on the loose and everywhere.
Anywhere I want. Anywhere I need.
There's so many ways to get your fix of Florida Man Radio. Don't miss a minute of Bubba the Love
I
Sponge.
think we would all be building our arms up if the only way to defend yourself was to have, a real nice pea shooter of an arm.
That's why they started making catapults and slingshots. Yeah, so that dorks like me and Seth could have a chance.
You have Power Radio with Justin Clark, Ed Till, The Shannon Burke Show.
I ain't letting no Chinaman mash on me.
I bring in my assistant to walk on back right now. Okay, first put the bean in ear. And tomorrow you'll have big erection.
Listen live now on 660 AM, 105.5 FM, online at floridamanradio.com. Or take us with you anywhere, anytime with the Florida Man Radio app. Just search Florida Man Radio in your Google Play or App Store. Unfiltered, unafraid, Florida Man Radio.
Hey, what you doing?
I'm checking my credit score on an app, but I had no idea my credit score was so low. What am I gonna do?
Don't worry. Trade Guardian offers credit repair and credit counseling. Their monthly coaching program allows you to get your updated credit report every month. You can start seeing results in as soon as 30 days.
Wow, but that sounds like that's gonna be expensive.
Not at all. Trade Guardian offers a free credit assessment to evaluate your options.
That sounds great. How do I get started?
Claim your free credit assessment from Trade Guardian today to start building the credit that you deserve. Find out more at mytradeguardian.com. That's mytradeguardian.com.
I'm still going on vacation at some point next week, by the way. I just don't know where. And I would think that hotels would be super cheap right now, but they're really not. Look, I pulled up some hotels here in Orlando, right? A Four Seasons Resort. I only did 4 and 5 stars here. Four Seasons Resort. Guess how much per night?
Four Seasons in March.
$369.
In March with the though going on. People can't even fly here from Europe.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, $324.
$965 a night.
A night?
The Caribe Royale, which if you know that's sort of like the little sister to the World Marriott.
Yeah.
It has 87 million rooms there.
Yeah.
Guess how much per night?
Caribe Royale,
Yeah.
at least 600.
No, that place is not that nice. 181, which is
181?
Yeah, which is expensive for that place.
No.
Yes, it is.
The Caribe Royale?
Hilton Orlando Bonnet Creek.
Oh, Bonnet Creek.
$324.
190.
Yeah.
I've stayed there a lot. You can get it for like 150 normally, I thought.
You could. They had a lot
So,
of cases of mold.
The point is that right?
No, they have.
That's never good.
Bonnet Creek.
We have a hotel here where mold infested, but we have good food at the deli.
We'll knock 10% off your stay. Come on.
At the deli.
Universal Lowe's Royal Pacific $464 a night. This is for next weekend. Let's see what else we have here. Hyatt Regency Orlando $134.
Yeah,
That's
like
pretty good
150.
actually. Let's see anything else you might know here. Disney's Animal Kingdom $780 a night.
Yeah, I was about to like $800.
I mean, you Disney people are out of your minds.
That's year round though. They don't care if going on or not.
Disney's Contemporary Resort, aka the one that the dumb tram goes through, $585 a night.
Yeah.
I mean, what families can afford to go to this Disney for a long weekend?
Let's be honest. They're probably gouging a little bit to make up for Shanghai. They're like, it's normally 3 something, but it's got to be 5 this week.
Isn't Shanghai Disney open again now?
Is it?
I'm almost positive it's reopened. Like this whole deal in China's done.
Oh, is it done or are they just over it?
No, it's done. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're gonna be there soon. That's why I don't want you to freak out about here, because this virus it's not that big. Imagine if this virus was like a real killer. And I understand it's killed a few people who are a little bit older, right? But that's it. I mean, that's it. You know what else kills you when you're old? I don't know, like cheeseburgers.
Must say anything.
You can eat cheeseburgers when you get that old. So it's not really. I'm just saying, if it was worse, I'd be sitting here telling you that it's, this is a bad deal, but this is not that big of a deal. I'm sorry to say, and you can yell at me if you want, but I would not be freaked out because the NBA shut down. Yeah, Shanghai Disney Resort reopens as China reports fewest new cases since January.
3 days ago, USA Today. Look at that.
So, look, China's back in business, and we're all freaking out over here.
It's fine.
321-339-1055. Text.
Oh, sorry.
Phone call.
It's
What?
a phased reopening and requires guests to wear masks.
So? It's a reopening. They're open.
That's cute.
They were closed. Now they're open. Mask and all.
Right.
Do they give you mask or you have to supply your own? Does it
Bring
say?
your ass and bring your mask. Let's do that. Right, these rights. Don't forget your wallet.
Oh.
Sure, they'll sell it to you.
Do you love Chick-fil-A like everybody else? Brianna, is Chick-fil-A your favorite fast food restaurant? Would you say, if you had to say?
Yeah, actually, it would be.
Okay.
Fast food? Mm-hmm.
Fast food. Kenny, what is your favorite fast food restaurant? Not 7-Eleven.
When I'm not at the 7-Eleven, I
Yeah.
have to say Chick-fil-A, baby.
Chick-fil-A is everybody's favorite really, it's basically everybody's favorite fast food
Yeah, and
restaurant,
I've never
right?
had it up north, so
Well, because they
I'm
really
loving it right now.
When I was in Boston, man, we had no Chick-fil-A's at all. That was one of the weird things for me leaving the South and then ending up in Boston was no Chick-fil-A's whatsoever.
That's funny. They got that big Chick-fil-A. Well, they have two now in Manhattan, and the line's like wrapped around
Yeah,
the
it's
freaking
crazy.
corner. I'm like, Jesus.
So you don't even want to go to that.
No,
exactly.
you don't.
It's all hipstered out.
It's like they didn't know what a Chick-fil-A was, and they put two like right on the same block, and they're both wrapped around the corner. I was like, jeez, I can't go.
Bobby, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, not too bad, Justin.
Good.
How you guys doing
We're
today?
great. Thanks for calling. What's on your mind?
Hey, not a big deal, man. I sent you a text earlier about that guy in Louisville that they contained for like 3 days. They even interviewed him, and he said it was more like a chest cold.
Exactly.
And he said he felt bad, but 3 days they quarantined him at the hospital. Then they just sent him home. Said don't go nowhere for about a week.
Right. And I mean, this is the thing. If this deal was really killing a lot of people or way worse of a sickness, yeah, I would be a little bit nervous about it. But everyone who has it, it's like, you know what? It wasn't that bad. If you don't believe me, ask Tom Hanks' kid with the tattoos and no shirt on. He says parents are fine. But what do you say? They're not tripping.
Chet Hanks.
Chet Hanks said they're not tripping.
We ain't tripping, baby.
We ain't tripping.
Well, another thing about that too, I don't know if you guys are having this issue down there, but these people up here in Louisville are losing their minds over toilet paper. They are just cleaning the stores out.
It's ridiculous.
And I don't even know where that got started.
I don't
I
either.
don't even know where that got started.
And one of the anchors like flippantly mentioned you might want to stock up on basic necessities like toilet paper because these are some of the first to leave, and then people started buying toilet paper.
God, it's so annoying.
It was crazy. Yeah,
It's so annoying.
I just think it's more just because if, let's say, we do get quarantined, like you can't go anywhere, eventually you're going to run out of toilet paper. Then what are you going to use then?
Leaves? I don't know.
A bidet?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think most Americans have a bidet in there.
You have a bidet, Bobby?
$99 at Home Depot.
Do you have one?
Hey, Bob.
I sure do.
I used to go to the Kentucky Derby when I was younger until I had kids and I can't do anything fun anymore. What will they cancel the Derby this year? Or I don't know. First weekend of May.
They are toying the topic right now. Before the Derby, we party for about 3 weeks for the opening
I
ceremonies.
do. Very well, yes.
And and that's coming up here in about 2 weeks. So they're toying with that topic now, but they haven't come to nothing definite. The only thing they've canceled up here is this weekend's the St. Patty's Day parade.
Yeah, well,
So,
I hope not.
so
I mean,
that's where
the
we're at.
Derby obviously brings in a ton of dough for Louisville. I always remember driving by your little airport there, I believe, and when you're there for the Derby, you would not believe the amount of private jets that fly into this town. It's crazy, right?
It is amazing.
And
the only thing that makes Louisville an international airport is because UPS is world hubs here.
Right, exactly.
That's it. Yeah.
All right, Bobby. Hey, man, thanks
Hey,
for
thanks for taking my call, man.
Hey, stay safe. And look, on your way home today, you might want to grab a couple extra rolls just in case, this pandemic really takes over the world, okay?
Hey, can I be honest real quick?
Yes, please.
I got on Sam's Club yesterday and ordered 80 rolls.
Can I be honest? I hope they run out before they deliver them to you because that's annoying.
That's funny.
See you guys.
All right, brother. Bye. 321-339-1055. I'm just kidding, kind of.
That's funny.
I mean, people are funny though. We have this almost said it.
Ew. That would have been number 2 for the Kenny today.
We have this.
Are you writing my note yet or not? Anyway.
Yeah, let me just. All right.
Start, and I don't want you to do it out. I want you to really think about it. Write down what you really think of me, great things about me or this program.
I'm about to say
and
it.
Then we'll
just so I can write
and then
you a
we'll
note.
read it live on the air later in the show.
I'm gonna say it just so I can write you a
Yeah,
note.
and
Justin.
yeah. In fact, turn off his mic until he starts really writing this damn thing. There you go. No, I'm just kidding. No. Now I feel bad. You can leave his mic on, but I do want you to get it to work.
So,
3. Go ahead.
Y'all. If you are panic buying and just want to get some toilet paper, my parents got 94 rolls from the Restaurant Depot.
And they're reselling them? Is that what you're saying? You can call
No,
your
like,
parents or
they
go to the
normally-
Restaurant Depot?
No, they normally buy they buy crap in bulk anyways. I don't know why
Can you bring
they do
some
that.
tomorrow so I can have some?
My parents have some toilet paper for sale. If you want to call me at 321-339-1055.
That's right.
Well, it would only
Before
be
you text me.
$18 per roll.
Per roll,
But it is
honey.
double-sided.
Bring cash, baby, because that's all we accept in here.
Do we get a Florida Man Radio discount? Or
Sure, just ask me how many rolls you want. My mom called me. She's like, "Do you want some rolls of toilet paper? We just ordered some." I'm like,
No,
"Jesus
I'm all
Christ, lady."
set.
Like, no, we're good, Ma.
In fact,
Thanks.
it's weird. I don't even like talking about toilet paper with people. It's
Are you
just kind of
uncomfortable?
weird. It's uncomfortable for me.
Yeah, your foot's tapping. You are
Yeah, I'm
uncomfortable.
like, well, how about, like, can we just call it tissues or something?
Tissues.
Yeah. Hey, everyone's stocking up on tissues. Oh, now we can talk. Now I feel better.
Toilet tissues. His knees going crazy
I
under
don't
the
know.
desk, guys. He's uncomfortable about this.
I know a lot of you love Chick-fil-A. It is your favorite fast food restaurant. You can't believe how they can make that chicken sandwich so consistent, you know? And you can't believe how they can get so many people through that damn drive-through line so quickly. You know, if that line was that long at Wendy's, you would never go.
We'd
You'd
be
be
out
like,
day.
you'd be like, there's no way I'm making it back to work after lunch.
Wendy's and Burger King.
Any of them. If that line was that long at KFC, you wouldn't get served till 3 days later. You know what I mean? But anyway, Chick-fil-A's figured out how to get you right through that line and give you that perfectly fried white meat chicken sandwich, and you love it. And then some of you love to dip those fries or douse the chicken sandwich in the Polynesian sauce. Or maybe you like the Chick-fil-A sauce or whatever other sauces they have. Now me, I'm a Polynesian guy myself. Brianna, what is your sauce of choice when you go to Chick-fil-A?
None.
Kenny, do you use a sauce at Chick-fil-A or no?
Am I allowed to speak?
Yeah. Never mind. I think they shut your
Nah,
mic.
Kenny.
See if your mic's on. Say something.
His mic's on.
Nope. he did turn his mic off.
Oh, no, Kenny.
All right, so at Chick-fil-A, I'm a Polynesian guy, and they have these little perfect packets you can actually dip the French fry in, and you can even do it in your car and not make a mess. You know what I mean? And even their ketchup little mini bottle things, you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
They're fantastic. I mean, they do this sauce thing right. But everyone always says to me, well, Justin, why don't they sell this sauce in bulk? You know, why can't I go buy them at the store? Well, you're now officially in luck because Chick-fil-A announced yesterday that it will begin selling its Chick-fil-A and Polynesian sauces in bottles only in Florida starting next month. So you can buy these sauces at all Publix, Target, Walmart, and Winn-Dixie stores throughout Florida for $3.49 each.
Wow.
Are you happy about this? What's your favorite sauce, Lurch?
The Chick-fil-A sauce.
What? I don't know that one. Is that the orangey? What color is that?
No, that's the.
It
kind
looks
of,
mustardy?
Yeah, like mustardy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't really try that one. I always just go Polynesian sauce.
Funny.
But 8-ounce bottles of the Chick-fil-A Polynesian barbecue, honey mustard, and garden herb ranch sauces will also be sold at the Chick-fil-A restaurants later this month. But it's all done for a good cause. Chick-fil-A says 100% of the profits will be donated to its Chick-fil-A Remarkable Future Scholarship Initiative,
Look at that.
which will give away $17 million in scholarships to 6,700 restaurant employees this year alone. It's a damn good business, Chick-fil-A, by the way.
They're so
My little cousin is like a manager or something where he's on the track. They like give you a restaurant, you know, but you don't really own it. It's a weird ownership concept they have, but you can make good money. They know what they're doing over there.
They do.
They're doing something right over at Chick-fil-A. Wouldn't you say? 321-339-1055. Ron, what's up, buddy?
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Dude, this is Ron Christopher, founder GC Wealth Management, my financial advisor. Are we? Is it like financial calamity happening or what? Now we're down what? 1,600 points again. They shut it down again today. What do you think? What's going on? Should I sell everything?
Yeah, so definitely not sell everything. Okay. Absolutely not. That's definitely the one thing you don't want to do in times like this. And
what should we be doing? Should we like be quarantining ourselves away from our financial accounts right now to make sure we don't do anything crazy? Like, all this media hype is making people nuts, I think, and then you can make stupid financial decisions when you get this wacky, right, Ron?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think that's the best way to kind of characterize it, is quarantine yourself from some of the press. The press is really taking this to an extreme. They really want this president, to lose the election, so they're seizing this opportunity to really cause mass panic in the financial markets. So that's basically, the last 2 days have been really rough. Before that, it was pretty manageable, but last 2 days have been a game changer a little bit.
The only thing that makes me a little bit nervous, and help me understand this, and by the way, Ron Christopher is here, founder of GC Wealth Management and my certified financial planner. He's the guy I use for absolutely any sort of investment advice. And if this is kind of freaking you out and you don't know what to do with your money and your savings, your IRAs, things like that, call Ron. He is the man when it comes to figuring out how to deal with finances. Ron, what's the best phone number for you again?
You can call me at 407-947-7396.
The only thing that concerns me a little bit is you and I have talked about for the last year that a recession was coming at some point in 2020, and we just didn't know when. I mean, is this the kind of event that could trigger that recession kind of artificially happening?
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt that we'll be in a recession. You know, the thing about recessions is you never know you're in a recession until about 6 months after it's over. And so, but this no doubt will cause an earnings recession in this country. The only question is, has the market decline already factored that in? And that remains to be seen at this point.
I got text messages coming in left and right for you, Ron. Hold on. Let me see what you got here. All right. This is Farrell. Farrell, did I get that right this time? All right. Ask him what we should be ready to invest in. I'm ready to pull the trigger and dump more in. What do you think, Ron?
Okay. So there's some companies that basically this coronavirus will affect their revenue.
Toilet paper.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, to the positive. But once the coronavirus, and that's the one silver lining here, is this will go away. This is temporary, okay? Once this goes away, what companies will have pent-up demand? Okay, so as an example of one that will not, okay, Darden Restaurants as an example, it's gone from $120 to $60, okay? It's been cut in half in about 3 weeks, okay? People aren't going to suddenly eat 6 meals a day once this is gone.
Right,
okay?
It makes sense.
So that pent-up demand will not come back to the company, but there are other companies that their purchases may be put on hold, but it'll go back to normal for them very quickly. And not only that, but all of the lost revenue that they would have gotten, they'll get a large percentage of that as well. So that's the companies you kind of want to look for. At this point, I'm buying ETFs that have the 5 best performing sectors in it, called the Focus 5, okay? And what that naturally does is the sectors that are performing well, that's what you're investing in. So it'll naturally, through their selection process, will do that. And you can do that on a diversified manner, basically, instead of buying individual stocks.
Yeah.
But
hey, Lurch, Ron, Lurch wanted me to ask what an ETF is. I know, but I just want you to explain it to him.
All right, so an ETF stands for Exchange Traded Fund. It's basically a basket of stocks and or bonds, but let's just say stocks that meet certain criteria, and it trades on an exchange intraday. It's like a mutual fund, but it's priced throughout the day versus a mutual fund, which is only priced at the end of the day.
All right.
So, like, you could buy a oil ETF as an example, and that would be a collection of oil companies. So that way, you're not buying one particular oil company.
Bobby asked if he should lower his contributions or sit tight right now.
I would it dramatically increase your contributions, provided that you are under, well, I guess at any age.
Really?
I would dramatically increase your contributions. If you haven't been proactive and haven't prepared for this, like what you and I have been talking about on radio for the last 4 months, if you haven't prepared for this, the best thing to do is to increase your, let's think about 2008. Who wouldn't like to go back to March 2009 and dump every penny they had in the stock market?
Right.
Everybody would say, yes, I want to do that. So we'll be at that moment at some point. No one knows the exact low. They don't ring a bell or anything, but, I would increase your 401k withholdings.
Jeez, down 7% right now. What do you think is going to happen the rest of the day? Are we going to get any of this back or continue the slide?
Well, I think we'll probably stabilize through the day. We'll probably crank lower to about 3 o'clock. That's when margin calls are due, around 3 o'clock. And then the last hour of trading will dictate what's going to happen in the coming days and weeks. The silver linings are very minor ones. The 10-year Treasury yield has stopped declining. It was in a free fall, and it stopped declining.
So
that doesn't sound like a big deal,
yeah,
but that is a big deal.
From all accounts, it seems like China is back to normal almost right now. How are the markets doing in China? Do you know?
The Chinese market was down. Well, China's a little bit different because they have restrictions on buying and selling in there.
Restrictions in China? Exactly. I'm shocked.
Yeah, exactly. But it was down 1.5% last night when the rest of the world was down multiples of that. And, they keep, and you never can trust the numbers coming out of China, but they said there was 15 new cases yesterday, which sounds ridiculously low. But if that is in fact true, then that's a good sign because this started for them in late mid-December, early January?
I think it was more of a January thing, honestly. Yeah, so, a month and a half, 6 weeks, and boom, they're done. Disneyland or whatever they call it in Shanghai is open again.
Yeah, so they're basically they bit the bullet. They quarantined everybody essentially, and we're reluctant to do that here because we have a free society, and it's harder for us to do. And the one thing that I think this is a good learning experience for these markets. We used to have this thing called the uptick rule where you couldn't short a stock unless it was on an uptick.
Right.
And we got rid of that for some reason 20 years ago. And now you can just drive a market lower 7% in a day like it's nothing. And we just can't have that. There has to be more curbs put in place to prevent from that happening. So.
Ron Christopher, GC Wealth Management, my certified financial planner. Ron, give me your website, give me your phone number in case I want to reach out. I know it's free consultation. I'm stressed about my money. How do I reach out to you, Ron Christopher?
Yeah, call me. Best way to get to me is call me at 407-947-7396. Or you can email me at ron@gcwmadvisors.com.
All right, brother. We'll talk to you soon. Let's hang out.
Yeah, be good.
321-339-1055. I said it? What did I say?
The S word.
S. What?
S-H.
I.
The city?
No.
I did?
S-H-I. Yeah.
Oh, I did. You had to dump me?
Yeah, I dumped you.
I had no idea. I thought you said, I thought you meant I said,
No.
I didn't even notice.
You literally just just smoothly dropped that out there.
It was just like I was talking, huh?
You were.
Wow.
I was just like, okay.
My bad. It's my bad, bro.
Okay.
Is that my first one ever?
Not ever, but the first one.
The first one here in the
Since we've been working together?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I did with Eric and when I was doing 6 p.m.s on the station. Did I? I don't think so.
You know what? No, it was mainly me and Mick.
Honestly, Lurch, I would rather do that than use the word right now because I don't want to give you guys $5 each.
That's so funny.
That's for sure. All right, when we get back, big event going on at McDonald's right now here in Orlando. The McDonald's employees in Orlando are striking today, asking for more money, just as they are unveiling 2 new Big Macs for you as well. We'll address that, plenty more. It's a very short break. We'll be right back. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
You're listening to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark. Florida Man Radio. The Ed Till Show.
And I thought to myself, you don't get anywhere in this world without being aggressive. What else do you want me to call you? That's being aggressive. So that's what this country is all about, the opportunity to have the freedom to do what you want and, be aggressive about it. Shoot for it. Disparity. You talk about disparities there? Disparities. There's so much disparity.
The Ed Till Show. Unfiltered and unafraid. On Florida Man Radio.
Hey, babe, how about you take me to Premier Couple Superstore so we can pick up a few things?
Ho, ho, ho! I'm feeling the luck of the Irish. Come along, my dear.
Feel the luck of the Irish all month long and take her to Premier Couple Superstore. With the largest selection of lingerie and novelty items, Premier Couple Superstore has what you want. Shop online at premiercouples.net. 5009 South Orange Blossom Trail, Orlando. Because a couple that plays together stays together.
Premier Couple Superstore takes you where you want to go.
If you missed Radlaw Radio last Saturday, you missed a great time. Join me, Robert Dushman, this Saturday at 11 a.m. for free legal advice and a fun review of this week's legal issues. You'll also get my totally unbiased opinions. This week's show is sponsored by the Flooring Resource, Central Florida's leading flooring supplier. Your floors are going to look better just by looking at their Facebook page.
Greens Energy Services will come to your rescue.
Does your AC company give you a lifetime unit replacement? How about 5 years labor and 10 years parts warranty at no additional cost? Aha! It's time to turn to the experts at Greens Energy Services for the Greens Compressor to Coil Coverage Plan. Call to find out how you can get all the benefits with new Amana System 16 SEER and higher. Greens Energy Services and the Greens Compressor to Coil Coverage Plan. GreensEnergy.com.
Will come to your rescue.
AC 1813726.
Oh no, the garage door is stuck again.
Not again. We can't be late today.
I know, we don't have time for this. I'm calling Florida Door Solutions today.
Having a faulty garage door can be time-consuming and a security risk, so don't wait another day to call Florida Door Solutions. They install a variety of garage doors, openers, and other accessories. Looking for a repair? Florida Door Solutions repairs all makes and models and offers emergency service. Call us today at 407-884-5955 or visit fladoor.com.
Your home is important. That's why Geico helps make it easy to save on homeowners insurance. Because home is more than just a place. Home is where you build a giant pillow fort in your living room. And when people ask why you have a pillow fort in your living room, you say it's for your dog. And when they ask, well, what kind? You say, chocolate lab. And weave a web of lies that's almost as intricate as the crown molding in Fort Pillow. The Geico Insurance Agency could help protect the pillow soft fortress you call home. Call Geico and see how easy it is to switch and save on homeowners insurance.
There's a chance your local Geico agent laughs the exact way you do.
And I said, not in my sandwich. What?
But there's a better chance your local Geico agent could help you out with auto, homeowners, renters, or condo insurance, motorcycle, boat, or RV insurance too. They'll work hard to provide sound advice and significant savings. You don't need to share a laugh pattern to do that. Local Geico agents. Call or visit yours today.
It's tax refund season, and what better to do with that extra cash than to buy a new car? Come on over to Drivers Mart in Winter Park or Sanford, where you'll get the most for your money with our big tax refund sale. We have over 700 vehicles, including SUVs, trucks, and sedans in stock from all manufacturers. Every vehicle is clearly marked with our lowest best price up front. No haggling needed. We also provide easy financing no matter your history. Plus, we provide commission-free sales associates for an easy shopping experience. We make car buying simple. And to make sure you're 100% satisfied with your purchase, every vehicle we sell comes with a 5-day, 300-mile money-back guarantee. If you're unhappy for any reason, just bring it back. No questions. We want to see you in a vehicle you'll love. So head on over to the tax refund sale at Drivers Mart in Winter Park, located on 436 just north of Aloma, or stop by our Sanford location next to Audi North Orlando. Visit us online at driversmartusa.com today. Drivers Mart, pre-owned, plain and simple.
No one plans to get pulled over, no one plans to be searched, and no one ever plans to be a defendant in a criminal case. DaytonaDefense.com. Visit DaytonaDefense.com for a free consultation. We've got your back. DaytonaDefense.com.
Good morning, I'm News 6 traffic safety expert Trooper Steve. Here are your Thursday morning headlines. Cases of the coronavirus in Florida continue to grow. The health department says one of the latest to get sick is a New York man who had come to Daytona Beach for Bike Week. He is now in isolation in St. Johns County, and it's unclear if he ever actually attended the event. UCF is moving its classes online because of fears of the virus. The school says all of the classes will be ready for remote instruction by next Wednesday, and that change will last for at least 2 weeks. Several other universities in the state have announced similar changes. We have details over at clickorlando.com. And all Orlando Magic games are on hold by the NBA. It announced that last night it was suspending the current season after a player of the Utah Jazz tested positive for the coronavirus. The team says tickets for postponed games will be honored when the games are rescheduled. Remember, you can get breaking news around the clock at clickorlando.com and download the new 6 app.
WDYC, Altamont Springs. WYGC, High Springs. A JVC broadcasting station. 660 AM, 105.5 FM. Florida Man Radio. Now, back to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark.
Hour number 2 for a Thursday. Kenny, why are you laughing at me?
No, I wanted to say something. Am I allowed to speak?
Yeah,
my mic
of
on?
course, your
oh,
mic's
we're back. I'm
back
back.
on.
Okay. Nah, that song, I like that song. It reminds me of the game Guitar Hero.
Did you write your letter to me yet?
Yes, I did.
All right, we'll get to that in a minute. Kenny had to write me a letter because we're not allowed to say the you-know-what virus. So you got to say virus. Or you can say whatever you want, really. You just can't say that. And Kenny did mess up earlier today. And
Can
I thought
you tell us what we can't say?
You're not going to get me like
what
that.
can I say?
Apparently, I cursed, though, instead on this radio program.
Yeah, that's
What?
true.
Can I call it the Bud Light virus?
Sure, of course. Bud Light virus is fine. You can do that. You know, you just can't use the word because we're not trying to push this unbelievable media frenzy upon you. Now, also in a few minutes, we're going to play Stump the Clarkie, probably an virus edition of Stump the Clarkie. And Brianna, how can we play? Because I want you to play along too, and we're going to give away tickets also. What do we have to give away?
We do have tickets to next Friday, I believe it is. It's next Friday, the 20th. Decades Collide at House of Blues, 80s versus 90s, featuring Biz Marquis. We have 4.
So here's how you can play. You can call 321-339-1055, and you can play with us via phone. Or you can text your answers, and we'll have a texter as well. Or you can watch the show at You Have Power Radio on Facebook or YouTube, and
Enter your
enter
answers right to the comments.
Exactly. Breaking news: Utah Jazz guard Donovan Mitchell also test positive.
Dang it!
For
Who?
Donovan Mitchell. He's a famous basketball player.
I like him. He's a good player.
Yeah, and he says that his teammate Rudy Gobert has been careless in the locker room. So they're already now turning on each other.
Oh my goodness.
So I mean, I would have to think we're going to see more of this as well in the NBA. And now this is probably going to put the NCAA over the edge and cancel March Madness altogether. Any good movies? Because I think there's no sports are going to be on for the next month.
I hear that new Tom Hanks movie is going to be
Well, before we get to Stump the Clarkie, I have one trivia question for you all.
What's up?
When was the last time the NBA was canceled or suspended?
I'm going to say,
and I'm going to say, think of movies.
After 9/11.
No, they don't play in September.
It was after a tragedy, though, right?
I believe it was a lockout. They had a work stoppage.
The reason I say I think of movies because in Space Jam, remember the movie Space Jam? They suspended the NBA because the players, they didn't know what was going on with the players, so they suspended it.
That's
That's why I said think of movies.
Can we cut his mic off?
Yeah, like, can we cut this guy's mic off?
Yeah, too bad I don't control the mics on this end of the table, huh?
I mean, I do love Space Jam, but
that's such a good,
All right, so do you like the Big Mac? I know Lurch is a Big Mac guy. Brianna, when is the last time you had a Big Mac? And level with me. Don't lie. Don't be like, it's been years and years.
No,
because I know you've had a Big Mac recently.
No, I've never had a Big Mac.
You've never
Never
had a Big
though?
Mac?
Like ever?
No.
You've never had a Big Mac?
No.
Do you like McDonald's or is it
I
just
do
like
like
a
McDonald's.
So what do you get at McDonald's? The Filet-O-Fish?
quarter pounder?
I get chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
Wow.
What are you, 12?
Okay, boneless nugget man. Like, what are you talking about? Hold up.
You don't even put bone in your wing?
You get the boys or girls Happy Meal when they ask?
Well, they got the new. I get a boys Happy Meal.
Okay.
But they've been doing these gender neutral toys now, so it doesn't matter if they don't ask boy or girl anymore.
Is that right?
Yeah, they do gender neutral.
Now
toys.
that's annoying and a
Wait,
whole
is
other
it
show
boy,
in
girl,
itself.
and gender, or are they just all gender
no,
now?
Like they have whole. It depends, like what movie or whatever is they're promoting. Like Frozen, obviously, like they just did gender neutral toys for everybody. But yeah, that's you're right. It's a whole other show. I can actually talk about that for a while.
Well, McDonald's now has rolled out a new Big Mac lineup featuring the Little Mac and, of course, the Big Mac, but also now the Double Mac. So for you Big Mac fans, maybe you want a little bit more of a petite version of the Big Mac. Then you can get the Little Mac. Or maybe the Big Mac doesn't fill you up. You can now get the Double Mac. So the Big Mac, according to the press release, has been a staple of the McDonald's menu for over 50 years. It has 2 beef patties on a 3 sesame seed bun. Does the middle bun have sesame seeds on it?
No.
So why would they say 3 sesame seed bun when only 2 have sesame seeds?
Well, I think it's
That's
still
sort of
Only
false
one
advertising.
bun has sesame seeds. Just the top
Only
bun.
the top. So this is a totally false advertising.
But they used to have this years ago.
What?
The, like the Grandeur Mac. And
They did?
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all. So 2 beef patties on 3 sesame seed buns with American cheese, diced onions, pickles, iceberg lettuce, and the McDonald's special sauce. You can now get the petite version called the Little Mac or the big version called the Double Mac. Does this excite you in any way? Kenny, does this make you happy?
Nah, but I've always thought that they should make a Big Mac with just, a Little Mac. The Little Mac concept, I've always thought that they should do that anyway.
When's the last time you've had a Big Mac?
Years. It definitely was years, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Justin?
Lurch? It's probably been 3 months. Last
No,
week.
Last week, yeah.
Last week. 3 months.
Lurch has a couple Big Macs a week. The skinny one in the room, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm not comparing to you. It's a skinny dude in the room. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
The Little Mac has 1 beef patty slathered in special sauce, an American cheese slice, diced onions, pickles, iceberg lettuce, and a sesame seed bun. And the Double Big Mac has 4 total beef patties. 2 patties between the top 2 buns and 2 patties between the bottom 2 buns. Now, the Double Big Mac, they might be overdoing it just a tad.
I think they're running out of ideas and ways to switch up their menus. All the fast food restaurants.
Well, if you want the Double Big Mac or the petite version, you might not want to go to this location in Orlando today, and that's because nearly 200 McDonald's employees and community members in Florida are holding demonstrations today demanding $15 an hour and union rights. Workers from around Tampa, Orlando, and Miami are planning to hold demonstrations outside 2 stores in Orlando and Fort Lauderdale in a fight for $15. Now,
love it.
Does anyone know which McDonald's this is? Because I have not been able to find this information at all.
I don't.
Anyone know?
I'll find out for you.
Because I cannot figure out which McDonald's.
Are you on the case?
Because it would be fun to just go by and see what's up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd like to
I
do
would
that.
love to just go say hi to these guys. And
This is how it started in New York, the $15 minimum wage. It started with the fast food workers.
It wasn't Bernie?
It wasn't Bernie. No, literally, it was fast food workers that went on strike.
Really?
Yes.
From what fast food joint? Do you know?
McDonald's.
From
McDonald's
Mickey
workers
D's.
in New York City, yeah. And then it
didn't
went
know
to 11, then 13, and 15.
No kidding. Who would have ever thunk? I have worked at McDonald's for over 12 years, and every week is a struggle. Striking Tampa Bay-based worker Bobby Fields said, and it's tough to raise a family on $8 an hour. I mean, it is. I mean, what is $8 an hour times 40? What is $8.46 an hour times 40?
I mean, I could just give you all my pay stubs for the past few weeks.
Times 4. What is that?
Do that times technically 4.33. 1465.
So $14.65 a month is what you're making
Minus
full time.
Taxes.
Yeah, that's
Like, let's
and then
be
minus
honest.
taxes. That's hard. It's hard, man.
Like,
It's
welcome
you're
to my
looking at
world.
about $1,200 a month. That's Jesus.
I'm about to go join this strike with these guys. Go down there and just give me a sign. Give me a sign, damn
What
it.
store do you work at?
None.
I did my McDonald's time in the year 2000.
just with you.
Right on Wall Street, right next to where 9/11 happened. When 9/11 happened, I was working at McDonald's, and we went and with like a food truck. They have outdoor grills. I didn't even know this.
Yeah.
And I handed out McDonald's food, my 15-year-old self, to first responders right on Ground Zero.
Really?
Yeah, making $5.25 an hour.
I'm told here Big Mac patties are only a 1/10 of a pound, so it's less than a double quarter pounder. For if you wanted to know. 1/10 of a pound. So a quarter pounder obviously is a quarter pound, right?
Yeah.
Quarter pounder. Is
That's
that
about
before
right.
they cook it or after, you think? Probably before, because don't they shrink when you cook them?
What's the line in Pulp Fiction? He goes, do you know what they call a Big Mac, right? What is it, in France or something? It's called a Royale with cheese.
Royale with
Royale.
cheese.
Yes,
This is
sir.
a great movie.
yeah.
321-339-1055. All right, so here in just a minute, we're going to play Stump the Clark. Your chance to win tickets to what again?
I'm sorry, it's the quarter pounder that they call a Royale with cheese because there's no metric system.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I don't know. That's what it said in the film, right? Sorry.
Because then after that, he said, what do they call it? Big Mac? I don't know. Big Mac, I think he says.
Yeah.
But before we play, go ahead and call 321-339-1055. But before that, as you know, we're not allowed to say the you-know-what virus on this program, at least from 10 until noon here on the Florida Man Radio Network. Kenny messed up royally this morning, and he said the name of the Mexican beer virus on this program. And the punishment is I have to give them each $5 if I say it. If they say it, they have to write a letter to me, sort of detailing my awesomeness or something great about this program. Kenny, I'd like to hear what you have to say.
You want me to read it?
I would like you to read it, please.
All right.
All right, Kenny lost this morning, and you're actually the first one to say it, I believe, since we've instituted the new rule, right?
No. I didn't know what to write,
No?
and writing this letter made me very angry, so here we go.
Okay, go.
They asked me to write this letter, and I don't know what to say. I mean, Justin's cool. He all right. He gave me a job helping him with social media. He's cool and all, but I don't like when he gets drunk and sends emails. He curses in his emails, and that makes me upset.
Oh my goodness! I'm gonna cut this
We
guy's
still
mic
have
off.
we still have an hour left in the show, and I don't know what to write.
He's
This
spilling trade secrets.
coronavirus game is stupid. Honestly, I'm pissed off right now that I have to write this letter.
Kenny,
you just
Justin,
said it again.
you can't say it in.
No, this isn't the letter. No. This is the punishment. Justin asked me to say nice things about him, but all I can think is F him right now. I'm hungry. I want breakfast. My coffee is cold. Justin muted my mic. I wanted to talk about Chick-fil-A sauce. My favorite is Polynesian. This girl from Full Sail put me on. She was cute. I should have made a move, but I never did.
So, first of all,
Thank you,
when I send you late night emails, that's because I'm up late working. It does not mean I'm drunk. It means I'm up late. That's the only time I can think about this program.
I was joking. That was a joke, y'all.
Oh.
He doesn't do that. I was joking.
He
That was
doesn't get drunk
comedy.
and send emails.
I'm not.
That was all for entertainment purposes, guys.
321-339-1055. All right, are you ready to play this game? We're going to play Stump the Clarky. Lurch, you ready to go? All right, without further ado, it's time for Stump the Clarky.
All right, and now it's time for Stump the Clarky. Come on, Clarky. We need you to get over here. We've got some great trivia questions we want you to answer. Come on, Clarky. Get over here.
All right, so it's 5 questions. We're all going to write down our answers. After we go through all the questions, we'll come back and we will score this game. Brianna, what is said category today?
Today's category is all about viruses.
Oh, jeez. All right, you ready to go? So it'll be me versus Lurch versus Kenny, and I'll choose one of you who play along with us for a chance to win tickets to the House of Blues.
Choose 2. We have 4 tickets, 4
okay.
sets to give away.
It's just I have to keep track of this. We need to hire someone just to come in and keep track of everyone's answers.
Yeah, that's your solution for everything. Ready?
All right, go ahead. Question number 1.
I got you, Kenny. How many cases of those infected with the virus have died?
Is this worldwide?
Worldwide.
That's a question.
How many cases of those infected with the virus have passed on? Can you see that? That's a good question.
Can I get an over-under?
I feel like if you just look at the TV for like 2 seconds, you might
yeah,
find
21,000. No, that's something else.
21,000. Not even. All right. Ready for question number 2?
Just give me that one more time.
How many cases of those infected with the virus have died?
All right, that's worldwide.
Worldwide.
Question number 2.
How many people worldwide have died from swine flu? I feel like Kenny was writing way too short. We got like 15 people written down. It's like, 10. That many. 3. 3 people have died. I don't even know what that is. 3.
Swine flu. I just craving pork now. I don't even know.
He said never heard of it.
And question number 3. Thursday morning edition of You Have Power Radio. Playing Stump the Clarky.
How many people worldwide died of Ebola between the years of 2014 and 2016? How many people worldwide have died of Ebola between 2014 and 2016?
All right, and finally, question number 5.
That's funny. Number 5, 4.
What? Oh, yeah, 4.
This is 4. How many people died?
Can we hire someone to do my part of this job?
We're going to have to. How many people died from smallpox?
They're like, how many hours am I going to get a week, Justin? Maybe, like, I don't know, 45 minutes? You think we can get anyone to work 45 minutes a week?
Just come in and just do the scoring and then go back out.
Yes, bye-bye. Have a great day.
We can grab like one of the workers that's already doing something else.
You think so?
Just like, hey, you want to come do something for 45 minutes? Got $5 in it for you.
All right, sorry. Question 4.
How many people died from smallpox in the 20th century worldwide?
Oh, jeez.
How many people died from smallpox in the 20th century?
What's that, the 1700s, 1800s?
Okay. Baby Jesus, hold me.
Someone just asked if when Kenny spells things out, does he spell birthday B-E-R-F-D-A-Y?
Maybe I do, maybe I don't, damn it.
He does.
Does he spell with W-I-F? With.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
Oh my
God damn
God.
it.
All right, finally, question number 5. Stump the Clarkie. Go ahead.
Question number 5. How many cases of those infected with the virus recovered?
Does that include Tom Hanks?
Well, he still has it, love.
So how many total people?
How many total people have recovered from the virus?
Like all, basically. Is this a percentage or a number?
It's a number. It's a how many, not what percentage. You can't tear me apart on these questions, Justin. They're airtight this time.
I mean, I wouldn't say airtight, but they're better than normal.
Oh, here we go.
I'm going to send you to Stump the Clarkie school. Maybe get some CE credits and Stump the Clark. Some trivia credits.
You know, I'm going to go to get my Stump the Clarkie certificate from Harvard.
321-339-1055. All right, you want to score this game?
Take the whole class online. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's score this game. Brianna, what was question number 1?
And just so you know, we do have Quan playing online.
Okay, so go with Quan. I'll write his answers down. Okay. Question number 1.
Question number 1. How many cases of those infected with the virus have died?
All right, Lurch, what? Whoa. This is okay, yeah. Lurch, what do you say?
I put 4,500.
4,500. The Kenny, what do you say?
2,000.
2,000. Quan, what does Quan have?
7,000.
7,000. I went with 80,000 worldwide. Obviously, I'm way too high, but
have died.
It's a big world.
For someone who thinks it's a joke and takes it lightly.
In the United States, we have 80,000 people die a year from the flu.
Okay.
From influenza. Okay. That's why I went with 80,000. All right, what is the right answer?
4,700.
4,000. That's it worldwide?
Worldwide.
And you wonder why I'm not panicking, and I think people are nuts for panicking.
What's the answer?
47.
So
just 47?
4,700.
4,700.
Oh, 4,700. Okay.
Lurch gets the point. Lurch goes up 1-0-0-0. Good answer, Lurch. Had you been studying that? Because that's pretty close.
Actually, I think I saw the thing this morning.
Yeah, I thought so. I knew you cheated in some way on that one. So at 4,500, we have more people that die in car wrecks a month here, right?
Yeah.
Jeez. Why are we all freaking out about this?
Who's freaking out?
Everybody. The NBA.
I'm packing my bag and getting ready to leave the country. I'm about to go on a trip.
Holy moly.
Catch me in Puerto Rico,
ridiculous.
the jungle.
Y'all freak out. I'll see y'all.
Anyway, that's just annoying. It's annoying to me.
I have things.
4,700 people have died worldwide. More people die from a cough, from like sneezing every day worldwide. Ridiculous.
That's awkward.
Question number 2.
How many people worldwide died from the swine flu?
The Kenny, what is your answer for numero dos?
Hold on, someone just sent me something about WrestleMania.
The Kenny.
500. Sorry.
Did you write something down or no?
Right.
Yeah, I did. No, question 2, right?
Yeah.
I got 500.
500.
Okay.
All right, Quan, what does Quan have?
Quan says 1,000.
1,000. Lurch.
I put a lot. I put 50,000.
50,000. I went with 800,000 deaths due to the swine flu. Is it swine flu?
Swine flu.
Due to the swine flu. What is the correct answer?
575,000.
575,000. Yours truly would take that point and tie Lurch 1-1. 0 for the Kenny and 0 for Quan.
Yep.
Going into question 3.
How many people worldwide died of Ebola between 2014 and 2016?
Ebola over those 2 years, Lurch. What did you say?
I put 20,000.
20,000. The Kenny, what is your answer for number 3?
15.
15,000
No,
people.
no, 15.
15. Sorry.
15,000.
We have more people in the studio now that died worldwide from this terrible disease. Oh, God. Quan, what did Quan have?
He said 50.
Like 50 or 50,000?
No, 50.
Okay.
He's drinking the same thing Kenny's drinking.
I went with 400,000 people. What is the right answer?
All right, Ebola, 12,000.
That's it?
Oh.
12,000 people. Lurch. No, yeah. Lurch gets the point. 2 for Lurch, 1 for Justin, 0 for Quan, 0 for Kenny. Going into question 4.
Question number 4. How many people died from the smallpox in the 20th century?
It seems like a lot to me, but I don't know. Lurch, what do you say?
I put 20 million.
20 million people. Kenny, what did you put for question number 4?
30,000.
30,000 people. And Quan?
100 million.
100 million. I went with 3 million people. What is the right answer?
The correct answer is 300 million.
300 million.
300 million.
Now look,
that's caused a panic right there.
Plague.
If we had that rolling back through, I would admit you should go buy toilet paper
I'd
and
buy all the
things,
toilet
guys.
paper. I would not be traveling.
I mean, totally. But we have 4,700 people worldwide that have died from the damn virus, and we're panicking. I honestly think that we just want to panic about something.
That's just droves of people. Can you imagine?
Jeez. All right, Quan gets that one. So it's 2 for Lurch, 1 for Justin, 1 for Quan. Kenny not on the board yet. Going into the final question, question 5.
Question number 5. How many cases of those infected with the virus have recovered?
Lurch, what did you say?
I put 66,000.
66,000 people. Kenny, what do you have for number 5?
1,500.
1,500.
Okay.
And Quan?
Quan said 300.
Like 300?
Yeah, 300 people.
All right. I went with 80,000. What is the right answer?
Quan, that's Dave. He says that Disney stayed open during smallpox, by the way.
Probably so. I
That's
believe
comedy.
it.
Disney said, I don't care if you died. If you alive, you coming.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's 68,000.
68,000, that's it?
68,000 have recovered. Everyone
Damn
else
it, Lurch.
still either has it or,
Lurch gets the point and defeats me again on Stump the Clarkie. 3 for Lurch, 1 for Justin. Quan, thank you for playing. We're going to send you tickets anyway. Reach out, DM us the address or whatever, and we'll send you the tickets.
Yeah, for the tickets, we just need. Are you guys gonna mail it to him or? He's gonna pick it up?
Probably just gonna pick it up, love.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
but he's gonna send a DM to You Have Power Radio.
321-339-1055. Join me if you wish. You can call, you can text. Real quick, we're gonna go to break in a second. But Kenny, what happened with WWE?
Oh, so right now their contingency plan, if they do cancel it, because they are getting a lot of flack now because of NBA and all that, the plan would be June or July postponement.
Can you
So it's better than a cancellation, right?
Yeah, it's better than a cancellation.
Can you do that, Kenny? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, are we really worried? I guess we are, right?
I'm
NBA
not
canceled.
worried.
NBA
I'm not
canceling
worried
was
at
big
all.
time. That
Just
was
look
big
at it
time.
this
So
way.
I'm like,
by
dang.
then your money's gonna be right.
Ooh, that's
There you go.
I could get T-shirts and chicken tenders.
Speaking of the WWE, they signed a new superstar yesterday. A guy who I watched play football for many, many years. We'll get Kenny's take on Rob Gronkowski now putting on the spandex tights right after this short break. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
You're listening to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark. Florida Man Radio. The Shannon Burke Show.
It was a message from God. I often do. He tells me things like that. Get fans. Shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie.
Ibuprofen. Motorcycle. Booby.
The Shannon Burke Show. Unfiltered and unafraid on Florida Man Radio.
Hey man, your dog likes to party, so join Florida Man Radio at Pints and Paws, Saturday, March 21st in downtown Sanford. Enjoy craft beer sampling, live music from Renegade and the Shaboons, and of course, lots of love for your fur babies. Pints and Paws, 2 to 6 p.m., Saturday, March 21st. Brought to you in part by Stanley Steamer and Hunter Vision. Early admission available for VIP. Tickets at pintsandpaws.com for humans 21 and up. 100% of the proceeds go to charity. Don't let your dog down. Go to pintsandpaws.com for more information.
Now's the time to shop at Skip's Western Outfitters. Whether you're headed to Bike Week or a night on the town, saving big money on boots and apparel from Skip's should be on your list. Skip's has been in the same location downtown Osteen for 37 years, and Skip's has the world's largest Western city in Daytona across from the Speedway. You'll find everything for the entire family, men's, women's, teens, and children. Huge Bike Week blowout sale going on now. Name brands like Ariat, Corral, Luke Casey, Durango, Harley-Davidson, Stetson, Wolverine, Wrangler, Miss Me, and more. Save up to 40% off select styles during the huge Bike Week blowout sale. Don't shop anywhere else. Boots, hats, apparel, you name it, you'll find it for less at Skip's. Skip's Western Outfitters on State Road 415 and Doyle Road I-4 exit 108, just 7 miles east. Or the world's largest indoor Western city in the Best Buy Plaza across from the Speedway in Daytona. And at skipsboots.com.
It's all about attitude at Skips. It's about attitude.
Does your water have a smell? What is it and how to get rid of it? Tune in this and every Saturday at 9 a.m. for Water Talk, brought to you by Carter Water. When it comes to water, there are lies, damn lies, and crazy stuff in it. Water Talk on Florida Man Radio, Saturdays at 9 a.m.
Call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 for a free consultation. And take back control of your life.
Office in Orlando.
Where can you find the most extensive and unique selection of President Trump re-election merchandise? At the Trump Store, right on Orange Blossom Trail in Apopka.
Believe me.
Hats, t-shirts, buttons, bobbleheads, socks, flags, over 200 President Trump items.
Terrific.
Don't be disappointed by ordering online. Get the real Trump merchandise at the Trump Store. A portion of each sale goes to the campaign. Visit the Trump Store today.
Truly amazing. Amazing.
Look for the big tent and giant Trump letters at 1414 South Orange Blossom Trail in Apopka, between Shoot Straight and Sam's Club.
Bellicoso Cigars and Cafe, now open in Mills 50. This place is unlike any other place in town. A walk-in humidor with more than 600 premium cigars, indoor and outdoor seating, an amazing rooftop terrace, 2 full selection bars, Cuban-style coffee, and just so you can stay all day, a fantastic menu from Smokin' Donuts for a mouth-watering breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bellicoso Cigars and Cafe, open now on Mills Avenue, Orlando. Don't wait to check it out. Once you experience the new Bellicoso Cigars and Cafe, you may never leave.
Isuzu Truck of Ocala has all your truck needs covered. Contact JD now for the best prices on box, landscape, dump, and spray trucks anywhere in Florida. We make it easy and hassle-free, on the ground and ready to work for you. Go to IsuzuOcala.com or call 352-840-0070 and ask for JD. Isuzu Truck of Ocala is your direct connection to all your commercial trucks.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Hey, it's Bubba the Love Sponge. Listen every weekday mornings right here on Florida Man Radio. Powered by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Inside Florida.
Anywhere I want.
Outside Florida.
I can't get enough.
There are so many ways to make sure you don't miss a minute of Florida Man Radio. Catch Bubba the Love Sponge.
You want to go to the Monster Jam show?
That'd be a yippee-yo for sure.
Couldn't have answered it any more dumb than that.
Well, I use your vernacular around the house. So now I have my 2-year-old daughter. She just out of nowhere, she'll say backdoor Willie.
It's probably the one thing you don't want your daughter saying.
You have Power Radio with Justin Clark, Ed Till, The Shannon Burke Show.
What on earth are you talking about?
Huh? I'm following along fine.
We're talking about Pizza Rat, and then you went into knee braces, sleeping on a horse, and eating sausages.
Out there in radio land, I'm killing.
At 660 AM, 105.5 FM, online at FloridaManRadio.com, or anytime, anywhere with the Florida Man Radio app. Download it now in your Google Play or App Store.
Get it right now.
Florida Man is on the loose, unfiltered, unafraid. Florida Man Radio. Now, back to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark.
It looks like the Players' Championship is going off just fine with crowds and everything. At least one event is not shutting down because of the virus. That's good. God bless you, PGA Tour.
Thank you. Someone has to put the foot down on staying with it so that WrestleMania goes through.
I mean, the only thing Kenny cares about, honestly, he doesn't even care about your health. I'm just going to be straight up with you.
I don't even care about my own health for WrestleMania.
He'll even get corona.
Yes. Y'all welcome. Y'all welcome.
Yeah, baby.
He would even take the virus over missing the WWE. What's the deal over there? What's it called?
WrestleMania. Baby.
What WrestleMania are we on?
1,036.
36. I think I went to WrestleMania 4 because they got me afterwards to do a promo, and they said WrestleMania 4, be there.
Be there.
Was this probably like 1994, 93? That's about the age I would have been.
1988.
So, yeah, I mean, I think I went to WrestleMania 3 or 4.
Yeah, it was in Atlantic City.
So let me tell you what really happened. This is a little bit deceitful on the part of my father. So I wake up one day. I think I was maybe 5 years old. I woke up one day and I had some pain in my leg, but he had spent money on wrestling tickets to one of these wrestling events. And he was like, "Hey, son, damn it, we're going. I don't care what's going on with you." So he went to his buddy's house and borrowed a wheelchair. And said, "We're going to this damn wrestling event." And he put me in a wheelchair and wheeled me around this wrestling event. Because he wasn't about to waste the money that he spent on the wrestling event.
This is great.
And now, meanwhile, I was a wrestling fan then because I was 5. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not 35 at that time. I'm 5. So it makes sense that I would be a wrestling fan then. But anyway, so while I'm sitting there in a wheelchair, only because I had some pain in my leg, the like worldwide, it was WWF at the time, right?
Yes.
The promoters come by and they're like, "Oh, son, are you okay?" They thought I was paralyzed.
Wow.
So they come by and say, "We'd like to take you backstage and meet this guy." And they say, we're also having another event tomorrow night. We'd like to have you come to that as well and sit backstage.
I'm so done.
Wow.
And my dad plays it up.
jealous.
He's like, "Oh, that's so nice. You know, this has really had a terrible effect on his life. He was born that way." And my dad just plays the whole thing up.
That's like that show, The Act, on Hulu. Go ahead.
So really, I'm in a wheelchair only because my foot was hurting, and my dad was not about to miss this wrestling event. So they think I have to like play the part of someone who is
the feeble child.
Yes.
Oh man, there's a whole documentary.
And my
about
dad
that.
was like, he's like, don't you dare tell them that your foot is just hurting you today.
Your dad just like Weinstein.
I mean, I might have had a sprained ankle at worst. You know,
your dad's like, "I'll break your foot if I have to."
Yeah.
Right, like we're gonna do this.
Man, but
Gotta commit.
WrestleMania 4, that was Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant. That's pretty historical.
Crazy. Is that why you don't like wrestling?
No.
I mean, other than the fact you're a grown man, but
now Major League Soccer suspends its season.
Man.
Jeez.
Man, how you feel about that, Lurch?
It's tough, man.
So what are you $10 each now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I got to pay up tomorrow. The end of the week is when I pay. $5 every.
You can pay me today.
Why? You won't be here tomorrow?
I'm not here tomorrow.
All right, remind me a little
Cash
bit.
app.
I'll hold that money.
I bet you will.
Don't give it
And I'll give it to you Monday.
But speaking of wrestling, it appears that Patriots fans like myself will not be seeing Rob Gronkowski suiting up in a Patriots uniform anymore because yesterday Gronk signed a deal with the WWE and will make his debut on SmackDown on Florida, whatever that may be.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me ask a question because I have no earthly idea, Kenny.
Okay.
What do you think they're paying this guy? Any idea?
For a celebrity like that, probably $1 million, probably 5 appearances per year. That's kind of like what Brock Lesnar does.
So,
yeah.
All right, who's one of the more famous wrestlers right now who wrestles full time?
What do you mean, like anybody?
Yeah, I couldn't name one wrestler in all of WWE. Not one.
Roman Reigns.
I think I've heard. Is he the guy who's on that commercial when he's like hanging out with his little daughter? It's a PSA for hanging out with your kids.
Yep, that's him.
I have 2 daughters. That commercial always touches me. So that's Roman Reigns.
Yep.
Okay. See, I know who that guy is. What do you think he makes a year? Any idea?
I would have to Google it.
It's probably all
it's in the
private.
millions. A guy like him, he's a top star. Top star like
So
him.
10 million? No.
No.
3 million.
A couple of million per year.
Okay. And then like a guy who is just one of the bad guys who gets their ass kicked every day. What do they make?
Oh, the jobbers?
Yeah.
Probably like 6 figures, probably $250,000.
Yeah.
Probably maybe $500,000.
Now, this is what I think.
All right.
This is like a personal opinion. I actually discussed this with my husband. I think that what Gronk would like to do is parlay this into an acting career.
Yes.
Like a John Cena, like a Dave Bautista, like a Rock,
Mm-hmm.
you know, Andre the Giant, any of the great, wrestlers that have parlayed that wrestling career into
it's a great platform.
an actual, because that's all you're doing is you're actually acting.
Yeah.
Sorry,
No,
Kenny.
you're right. No, you're absolutely right. It's theater. It's you know what I mean? Yeah.
It is. It's a form of acting.
It's dumb theater.
But I think that it gives him a larger audience to be able to jump into.
You're probably right
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that,
absolutely.
but I mean, so let's take The Rock, right? I mean, he's one of the most famous actors and most highest paid actors in the world now.
Correct.
Is he like a good actor? I mean, is he really good, or is he just The
You know
Rock?
what? I think he's really
That's
good.
a good question.
And I would say that because he is in everything from animated films, so he does like a lot of voice work. To which you got to be a good actor to do some voice work because it's just voice. There's no facial expressions. He does kids movies. He does action movies. He has a wide variety of films that he takes part in.
I mean, I think he's good too, but I also think it's because he's The Rock as well. So
Yeah.
you kind of already just automatically like
You're
him
comfortable with him?
whenever
Because it's
he
The
does
Rock?
something. Yeah, because it's The Rock.
And then I always hear about John Cena. What is he acted in? I don't even know who
Let's
this guy
see.
is really.
So John Cena, his acting debut was in 2006, The Marine.
The Marine.
Yeah,
The
we don't
Marine.
count that though.
But he plays.
Why it sucked.
So
Yeah, that's a WWE film. They have their
Oh.
own film studios. That's like their own film they put out.
Really?
Yeah. But anyway, sorry, Brie.
his best movie, according to People's Choice, Rotten Tomatoes, is Blockers.
Blockers.
Yeah,
Never.
like,
I've never seen it. I don't
chicken
think.
Blockers. I don't
Chicken
even know if I can
blockers.
say it.
Is it a bad
seed
word?
blockers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, sorry,
I
I don't even
see.
know if I can say. I don't know if I can say that.
Like the South Carolina Gamecocks.
Yeah.
Right?
Correct.
Okay.
Was that the one with where he has a daughter that wants? Okay,
Yes.
that was a pretty funny movie.
That was a funny
I liked
movie.
it. Yeah.
So John Cena, he kind of fits the mold of like the badass dad or the badass guy that is like a big softie at heart.
Yeah.
You know, he plays that role really well, and I see he gets niched in a lot of those movies. Or just being the guy that just shoots stuff.
He was in Bumblebee as well, the Transformers movie.
He was in the Transformers movie.
Action movie.
He's in every
blockbuster.
movie I would never watch.
Basically.
Yeah, a lot of these guys are kind of like, like the Marvel actors. Like, they're great action stars and whatnot, but what they do, like, cinema, no, they're not. They don't touch you. They don't make you tear up. Even though The Rock did a movie called Gridiron Gang, where he was mentoring these.
That was a good
That
movie
one kind
too.
of touched
Yeah.
me because, in those rah-rah speech moments, I was like, okay, so that's when I really saw his acting chops.
Yeah, so Dave Bautista, he does.
He was a
lot.
wrestler as well?
Yeah, he was a wrestler.
How
as
do you
well.
know all these wrestlers?
So I remember Bautista from when I used to watch wrestling because he was on like the same time The Rock was on. And Hulk
When
Hogan
did you
and
watch
everything.
wrestling? This is news to me.
I was like
early
kid.
2000s,
Yeah,
right?
I was a kid.
Yeah.
It was a novelty back then. My dad liked it. My brother liked it. It was just something to do to hang with the boys. But Bautista is now a Marvel guy. So he plays Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy, and he does, obviously the Avengers, Infinity Wars, and all those new ones. But he did a Bond movie as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because, eyebrows. He's a Bond villain.
Oh, okay. I see why you like Batista now.
Well, in any of these
Right,
Marvel
right.
movies, you can't tell it was him because he's
the
all
makeup, yeah.
makeup. He looks crazy when he's Drax. But
Same
Is he
way,
going to be in the
why
new
she likes
Bond film?
Chet.
Is that what it is?
he's a good-looking guy, though. He is a good-looking guy.
Someone's frisky today.
If we're asking,
What's up?
Someone's frisky today.
I know, right?
I leave my husband for a week. What am I supposed to do?
321-339-1055. You can call, you can text message. Big news yesterday for one of our coworkers here at the station, by the way.
Okay.
So you probably know my man Michael Savage, right?
Yeah.
You ever listen to his show? It's a really, really good show. No? Michael Savage, Savage Nation.
Honestly, I asked about him yesterday. I just
Oh,
found out.
Yeah,
about-
yeah,
like,
he's great.
Yeah.
So Michael Savage's son is a dude who founded Rockstar Energy Drink.
Really?
Rockstar Energy Drink. Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm not sure I've ever had one Rockstar Energy Drink in my entire life. Have you?
When they first debuted, the company debuted years ago, right? I don't know. I'm going to Google it. But when they first debuted, yeah, I used to buy them.
Well, all right. So his name is, what's his name? Hold up. Russ Weiner. All right, Russ Weiner. He founded it with $50,000 of his own money back like a little over a decade ago. He just sold Rockstar Energy Drink yesterday to PepsiCo for $3.85 billion.
Jesus.
And he owns 85% of the company. So he's walking away with a ton of dough, basically, put it that way.
How much did he sell for?
$3.85 billion.
Wow.
And guess who owns the other 15% of Rockstar Energy?
His father?
No, his mom.
Oh, wow.
So it's all staying in the family. 100% of the money staying in the family.
He started it in 2001. I knew
Yeah.
it was a long time ago. I remember being really young buying those.
He said it shows the American dream is still alive and well. Yeah, I'd say so at this point.
I'm sure his father's going to be revved up.
Yeah. He
Probably
said
tonight on his show.
I would think so. Yeah. He said it's perfect timing for me. I'll have enough money to pretty much do whatever I want in life. Yeah, I'd say so.
I'd say so.
And not put my nose to the grindstone. I was running this business 24 hours a day for the past 20 years. I was never not working. Well, buddy, I know how you feel, pal. But I don't think anyone's buying my law firm for $3.85 billion, though. Right?
Some lady accidentally won the Powerball the other day.
I heard that she had
Just
won
quick
it in
pick
like
or whatever.
January or
From
something.
down here, from Florida?
Yeah.
You know how
Oh, wow.
sometimes they'll hang on to them? They'll hang on to the lottery tickets for a couple months before they go. I'd be up
Because you don't
there.
believe you're actually going to win.
Like, let's say, what is tonight? Thursday? So let's say I won Powerball last night. It's on Wednesday, I think. You wouldn't have seen me today. My ass would be heading up to Tallahassee to cash in that ticket.
No, I would lawyer up. I would take a good 3 months.
What do you do? I would be afraid like I would lose it or someone would steal it or something, the ticket. Because if you don't have the ticket, you're cooked, right?
Correct, but I just don't say anything.
Okay, but what if your house burnt down?
Okay, I don't know.
I mean, you've heard of fires before, right?
No, I've never heard of a fire before, Justin.
I mean,
Man.
seriously, would you, let's say you had a $300 million Powerball ticket in your hand. Wouldn't you be afraid that something would happen?
Yep, I was.
Where would you keep it?
Right in my pocket.
In your front.
Like for that night until, because the next day you have to take it somewhere, right? Or
Well,
what-
you know,
It's not gonna, you have a year to claim these things.
But how do you actually claim it? Do you have to go to an office or do you have to mail it out?
So here,
mail it out.
No.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna sleep with it, and the next morning at 8 a.m. I will be at the offices wherever I'm supposed to be.
But
with
here's the
ticket.
point of the story. Most people will hold on to it for like 2 months, and they'll go get a lawyer, a financial advisor, and get all prepped before they get $300 million in their bank account. I would just want to go pick up the check and then figure out the rest later
Figure it out
because
later.
I don't know what I would
Yeah,
do for
just
those
give
2
me
months.
The check, and then I'm driving to Chase and just throw it in my Chase account. That's it.
Do you think you could deposit that through your app on Chase?
That would be fire.
No, take a picture of front and back.
That would be fire.
Chase gonna be like,
Deposit that. That would be fire.
They said it's the biggest thing you've ever deposited ever, baby.
Yeah, get closer to the check.
Right,
Then go
coming
get me.
to
Then go get me a little man.
I want to see. Hold the check up to the light and take a picture. Hold it up to your face with today's newspaper. Take a he about to.
Background is too dark.
Right. They were like, you know what? Just come on. You're gonna get the president of Chase will call you for that one. They'll be like, let me just talk to you for a second.
All right, so I owe you 10. I owe you 10. I owe you 10. I'll pay up tomorrow. I'll pay you later today.
Why not?
Why won't you be here tomorrow?
My flight.
Oh, when do you leave?
5 a.m. tomorrow.
What? And you're going to where again? Mexico or something?
Guatemala.
Guatemala. She is an angel.
Where's Guatemala? That's
She's
South
going to
America,
Guatemala
right?
to build houses.
Central.
She's going to Guatemala to build houses for people with no money. Basically,
That's amazing.
And a playground.
And a playground.
For children with no recreational
And
resources.
do you pay your own way or does the church pay for this?
No, I pay my way.
So she works all year long to go on vacation for a week to pay her own flight while we have virus rolling around to go build houses for poor people. That's pretty cool, I guess. But I just
Makes
don't.
me feel like I'm a piece of
Me too.
person.
Aw.
Me too. We should be better people.
I'm not doing enough.
You are better people. You're the one that gives me a paycheck so I can go.
Well, Brianna, I hope you have an awesome trip. All right, so we'll see you
Likewise. Be
next
safe.
Thursday or so.
Yeah, I get back next Wednesday night.
So you have a great week off, Lurch. Great job today.
Appreciate it.
The Kenny,
Appreciate it.
I really appreciate the heartfelt letter earlier, buddy.
You're welcome, buddy.
And look, don't freak out, okay? Don't freak out about this virus. We're gonna be fine. Look, call your friends in China. They'll tell you everything is back to normal almost. Disney World is open in China. Do not freak out.
With masks.
Here in the States. Stick around. Bill O'Reilly is next, followed by that crazy, but cool Ed Till, who's here from noon until 3. The star of the station, Shannon Burke, will be here from 3 until 7. 7 to 8 is Real Talk with G-Love. Tune back in tomorrow morning for my boy Logan Sekulo's reprogram from 5 to 6 a.m. Bubba the Love Sponge holds down the fort from 6 until 10. I don't know much, Brianna, but I do know one little tiny thing.
What's that?
I will see you right back here again tomorrow, Friday morning at 10